To be fair to Lugs' point, Cooper Kupp was the main difference. Seahawks actually played him tough. The difference was Cooper Kupp. Just he has over 1,600 yards receiving, 14 touchdowns. No one else really in their passing attack went off. Sony Michel played well, but it was mainly the Cooper Kupp show. And Von Miller got a sack, which is good for them because if they can just have him be a situational pass rusher behind Floyd and Aaron Donald, that'll put that defense, because their secondary after Ramsey is kind of suspect. So if they can just generate good pressure consistently, that can offset the kind of issues with the back four.
Yeah, and I was going to say one of the worst calls of this past week came on that no call on the pass interference. If that wasn't pass interference, I don't know what was. But it just points out the kind of season the Seahawks are having. And I do think it's Russell Wilson's last season as a Seahawk. And I'm going to make that, bold-ass prediction. He'll be at New England next year.
I'm going to have him I'm going to have him with the Steelers. We can bet a biscuit. And if no one gets it, we'll buy each other biscuits.
And I'm going to put him on the Carolina Panthers. How about that?
Carolina Panthers. I like that.
Yeah, no, I like it. Hey, biscuit, I hope
man. It's for him.
Come on.
We're all getting
Mr. McNugget or whatever you are. Get on that.
He's going to give us a cold hash brown is what he's going to give us. But anyway, the other game, Eagles versus the WTF. I mean, the WFT.
What the
team. Yeah. I mean, sometimes they are the WFT. Actually, a lot of times they're the WTF.
I'm liking that. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah. Yes. But the Eagles, they're 5-2 since they shifted. Credit to Sirianni. Again, you got to give credit to coaching staffs where they try to do square peg round hole. And they're like, wait a minute, Jalen Hurts can run. We got a good offensive line that can run block. Let's just run the ball. Let's just run the ball with him, Miles Sanders, Jordan Howard, Boston Scott if he's healthy, such and such. Let's just run them with everybody. They're 5-2. And again, they're willing to use his legs and also throw a lot of crossing routes to Goddard, who also Goddard. He's not maybe a superstar to the level of a Kittle or an Andrews or a Kelsey right now, but he's close. He's averaging 15.2 yards per reception, which that's good for like a starting wide receiver. And if they can unlock Devontae Smith next year, this team can become a force. And I just looking at their schedule, they have a real shot at going 9-8, and I think they can beat Dallas. I'm not going to say it's easy, so they could go 10-7. So,
all right,
I feel bad for Jalen Hurts. I mean, what does the man have to do? He brings them back from nowhere land in that game, and and still they're like, well, when we get a quarterback, you hear those post game things. So. Hats off to Jalen Hurts.
To be fair to your point, I mean, he's still not, maybe a great passer, but like he's shown improvement. Like that touchdown pass, his one touchdown pass last night to Greg Ward, that was an exceptional throw. That was on the move, and that was to the outside where only Greg Ward could get it. I mean, that's a great throw.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, what else tonight? That it? We got it?
I was just going to say we didn't talk about because we brought up that they did lose, but Arizona just free falling.
Yes.
I'll just say real quick. I just think it has to do with injuries, not having DeAndre Hopkins, and they have a lot of complimentary wide receivers, but they don't have a stud wide receiver without DeAndre Hopkins. AJ Green's solid. Rondale Moore in time maybe will be a very good wide receiver, but he's still learning. I don't think they have. I think they have a collection of a lot of solid players. They don't have like a top tier player to help have a defenses draw focus so they can shift away. Now teams will just play them straight up. So I think that's a lot to do with it. But it was also eye opening for a defense that's been so great. How the Lions were just able to just pound the rock at them unmercifully. And it's not going to get easier because the Arizona Cardinals have the Colts this week. So if you had problems stopping Reynolds,
yep,
good luck trying to stop Taylor.
Mr. Taylor, hello. This is
been another episode of Sports and Other Stuff, brought to you in part by Henry Lawrence Clothier. Yes, that's where the models buy their clothes. Many locations in the metro, including North Riverside Park. Stop in and ask for that guy. We know he's there.
Fish. And this week, in honor of the season, Fish is making available the Elvis jumpsuit that the King wore while singing Blue Christmas in his Vegas show. The person who can eat the most fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches in 5 minutes will be the winner. Second prize is this year's our 1 year supply of Kaopectate. Contest begins at the King's official death time, 4:17 on Saturday, January 1st. Come on down.
Thanks. Happy holidays, everybody. We'll see you next time. Woohoo!